When they started filming The Men Who Stare at Goats, I was sitting at home in London on the internet, and I saw these paparazzi shots of George Clooney on a like a sun lounger at the hotel where they were all staying while they were filming The Men Who Stare at Goats. And I thought to myself, oh my God, they must be having unimaginable fun. They must it's a world I can't even imagine how amazing this world is. And so I phoned the producer and I said, I want to come over. And he said, okay. So I went there with Peter, and it turns out they're not having unimaginable fun. They're having hard work, 12-hour days, sitting there on a hot, film set, boring. So after the second day, I said to Peter, can we not go on the set today, please? And instead we sat by the pool and started talking about this film. It's a collection called Lost at Sea. And the title comes from a story I wrote about a woman who went missing on a Disney cruise, and there was kind of inferences that Disney covered up what they knew to protect the image. And so the Guardian sent me undercover on a Disney cruise to try and, on the Disney cruise, on the same route and the same ship that she disappeared from, to try and investigate. And I took my son because I kind of thought I can't be like a man on my own on a Disney cruise, no one's gonna. So plus I'd be incredibly miserable. I'd just be miserable. So and it felt like a sort of empathetic title, I suppose. The idea that we're all screwed. Is that if you're going to start writing about eccentric or difficult people, you have to sort of admit your own frailties and weaknesses, or else you're doing it in a really patronising way. So when I say Lost at Sea, I sort of include myself in that. These three academics set up a spam bot on Twitter and called it Jon Ronson, who people were thinking was me, and people were thinking I was like I'd turned into an idiot, because all this spam bot was like tweeting all the time, was I yum, lovely that lovely lemongrass soup for me tonight, and I'm going to a dinner party. I think I'm gonna bring some grouper. It was like recipes. It was just constant recipes, and it was just driving me nuts. And I've got to admit, when I was angry about something else, I would go on and see if this spam bot was still there. My chest would tighten like I was going to have a heart attack. And so finally I said to them, look, you won't take it down, because they were just refusing. Maybe we can meet and you can explain to me, what it is that you're doing. And so they said okay. So we met, and it was an incredible hour.
I want to make people aware of these invisible systems, these bits of code that are having really important effects on our lives, like wiping out our futures. If a way of doing that is creating robots which are public, which annoy people, then all well and good.
I still don't know how that relates to me and dinner parties, but...
Or the other way around. I don't know how you relate to the economic collapse. There
was one that got I don't know how many, but hundreds of thousands of views, and that was Patrice Wilson, the writer of Rebecca Black's Friday, said he was inspired by meeting me to write a song, and he sent me the song, and it was a song about the fact that I was going on the Conan show that night, and he wanted me to sing it on the Conan show, and that one did very well.
I'm on the Conan show. I'm on the Conan show. I'm on the Conan show tonight. Yeah.